can't tell me you don't want some of this. Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to Munches. Today we just have some crispy fried chicken and just a couple bit of noodles on the side. And yesterday I went out with my wife and I was getting hungry on the road and I just wasn't I was kind of far, so I wasn't gonna come back home to make anything, so I just bought some food. And honestly, I'm not a big chicken wing guy. Like, I love wings, but mostly like sauce wings. But just normal fried chicken like this, like chicken wings, I usually don't get it. You guys can hear that crunch. Like, these were just out there. Honestly, it's the best like chicken wings I've ever had. It's not from like a franchise place, otherwise I will tell you guys what it was like, where I got it. But honestly, it was so good, and I was like, my wife is like, since you liked it so much, you should make a video of like you eating it and stuff so everyone could see. Today we also have a little, not really like a topic, but I've seen this article about like most like outrageous things people bought that were expensive. So I'm just gonna share it with you guys a bit, but first we pray. Guess that I forgot. I didn't forget. I wasn't picking up the wing to eat it. So let's see if you guys remembered. But Lord, we're thankful today for everything that you're doing in all of our lives, Lord. I pray that you just continue to watch over my viewers, watch over my family, watch over everyone who comes into contact with my life, Lord. And just continue to help us, guide us in every way that we need you, Lord. Don't ever leave us. You will never forsake us. Just continue to watch over us, Lord. And give everyone a special blessing today, Lord. Amen. Alright, let's get into this. This is honey. The wings are a bit on the saltier side. I think they're like marinated in like some kind of soy sauce. Like, that's the, you guys hear these loud motorcycles in the background. I deal with this every day. But it's marinated like kind of like a soy sauce, I think. Because you get a lot of soy flavor with it. So I got a bit of honey to like for sweetness. And this is the kimchi. Favorite kimchi sauce. And just a little sriracha mayo on the side because I love sriracha mayo. Let's dig in before we get into it. I'm just going to take a normal bite. Listen to this guy. Oh. It's just so good. I only got a bit of noodles because I wasn't sure I'd sit here and just eat like 15 chicken wings or something. So I just got some noodles to kind of like offset it a bit. So how's your guys' day today? Hope you guys are having a great day. For me, if you guys are wondering, it's an amazing day because it finally rained. Nice and cool in my house. Even though I went to get this, like, I didn't even sweat even like a drip. It's like 24 degrees, I think, outside. But hopefully you guys are having a great day. So let's get straight into this topic. So the first thing, someone paid $1 million just for a parking spot in Manhattan. They were living in Manhattan and they were just tired of always having to search for a parking spot. And they found someone who lived not far from them, and they tried to buy the spot off the person, and the person sold it to them for $1 million. I guess it's not that crazy. It's a little crazy. It's crazy. It's $1 million for a parking spot. But me, who's lived in New York, I could tell you that like it is crazy down there. Like, you would, if you had to try to get to like somewhere to park, like you couldn't find a spot for like hours. Oh, it tastes really good, honey. Yeah. bad again. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get something for these bowls. They're like sliding. Anyways, guys, the next one is somebody bought a magnetic bed. Someone pretty much they bought a bed, so the floor is like a magnet, and then the bed is opposite, so like it floats because of magnetism, and they paid $2 million basically for this thing, 1.6 mil. Like, it's just the bed, guys. I heard Drake paid some ridiculous amount of money for his bed though, so never know. But sleep is important, so I'm not even gonna mock it. I love sleeping. I'm weird because I love sleeping, but I love staying up too, so I don't know. Anyways, next thing, someone bought a crystal piano for $3.2 million. A piano. I think they said, yeah, the piano was used at the Beijing Olympics. And then after the Olympics, I like it better with the honey than with this. It still tastes good with this though. After the Olympics, it was auctioned off, and someone bought it. I get it though. A lot of people, when they get like so much money, it's just so much that you don't even know what you want, and you just start buying stuff. So pretty much someone, they put a shark in formaldehyde to keep it from like rotting and stuff, and they sold it, so it's in a tank for $12 million. Like, I guess it would be a cool display in your house, but it's still just a shark in a tank. A dead shark at that. Like, I'm pretty sure for less than 12 mil, you could actually probably get like, I actually heard that sharks can't really stay in small tanks because they travel so much. Like, it's bad for their health. I heard some of them, it's even their mental health too, like they get depressed and things like that. So I don't know. But anyways. Like, you could get yourself a whole aquarium for $12 million, I'm pretty sure. And this chicken is so good, guys. When I first got it, it was so hot that when I got in my car to drive home, I had to wind down the windows. Like, it's not hot outside, but so my windows are up on my drive there, but on the drive back, it was fogging my windows. Everything tastes good with sriracha mayo. Sriracha mayo just tastes really good. Next on the list, someone, I guess when the internet first came out, you could buy domain names for websites, So let's say there wasn't a McDonald's.com. You could buy McDonald's.com, and then if McDonald's actually wants to use it, they'd have to pay you to get that name off of you, right? Because you own it now. So someone made a website called Insure.com, and they sold that name for $60 million. Like, you have to question how dedicated whichever company bought it was. Like, was it really worth it to not just change your name slightly? Like, I would even rebrand just to avoid paying that much. I don't know. Like, big companies rebrand all the time. Right now, like, yeah, there's like, even in Canada, there's a place called Max, and now it's like Circle K, and it's like everywhere, but who knows? This next one, it's called Villa Leopolda. Excuse me, guys. Pretty much, it's just a huge, like, estate. I think I'm gonna use honey for the rest of the video. I'm liking the honey. So, there was an estate on the French Riviera, and it was used in World War II as a hospital. It's a huge place, I won't lie. They sold it for $506 million. Not $500 million, Dad. I couldn't even imagine. I feel like I never really understand. I even heard Rick Ross, like, his house has like 200 rooms or some crazy number like that. Don't quote me, I don't know. I think it was so long ago I saw that video talking about it. But I feel like if I ever had like a huge amount of money, I'd want to like invest in things. I wouldn't just try to grab like the biggest. But these guys are like super rich, because like if you have $500 million, I'm sure you have a lot of spare money. Like a lot. And last but not least, we have Antilla. And Antilla is a huge building. It looks kind of weird. It looks like the floors kind of go back and forth. So like one floor would be out like this, one floor would be like more back. You guys can Google it. Anyways, this building is huge. This building, it's so big that they have to have 600 employees working there all the time just to like keep it running smoothly. And I think they said it could hold over 160 cars inside of its underground garage or something like that. Look at that, guys. You can't tell me you don't want some of this. As soon as I taste this yesterday, I'm like, I need some honey for this. But the building costs $1 billion. Apparently that was not last. There's one more. There's a yacht called the Supreme Yacht. It's made of solid gold and platinum, the entire yacht. Guess how much it costs, guys. Oh man, this honey. You done taking your guesses? $4.5 billion. Just for a boat that you could like show your friends to show them how cool you are. Nobody's gonna ride in that. I remember one time I had to mow someone's lawn. I'm used to using just normal lawnmowers. They had a driving one. And then before I get on it, the guy literally tells me like how many thousands of dollars he just used to repair it and stuff, and be careful on the left. I don't want to ride on this thing anymore. I won't be responsible for thousands of dollars if this thing breaks down. Like even cars and stuff. I don't like driving other people's cars. Like if I crash this, I don't want to be responsible for it. Imagine a yacht, $4.5 billion. You feel zero, and you wouldn't just be thinking that. Like, what if I crash this thing? That's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I wanted this video is a little more chill than I thought it would be. I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys thought this was a little bit interesting. When I read it, I thought, like, wow, these guys really spending money just like on such spontaneous things. My mouth is probably dirty. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the notification bell if you want to become part of Munch Gang. Comment down below if you guys got billions and billions of dollars, could buy anything. What would you buy that you would consider ridiculous? I don't know. What would I buy? I don't even know. I think maybe I'd buy like some kind of like huge theater in my basement or something. I don't know. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.